Hello guys and welcome back to Earl Sports Bets. I'm Tim Theo and today I'm going to be breaking down this huge 11 game NBA slate for March 23rd, 2021. Before we jump into today's slate, we'll go ahead and look at yesterday's small slate, which was a 1-2 day. Didn't hit on the Lake Show, didn't hit on the Wizards, hit on the Sixers, but it was a short slate, not a lot of value, so there should be some better plays today. Hopefully some money to make today. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. We're trying to hit 600 subscribers by like the middle of next month, which would be fantastic. Yeah, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe. Socials are in the description below with Twitter, Instagram, Discord, our merch site if you guys are interested in getting anything ESB related there, and the link to picks and parlays, which me and my brother go on 2 to 3 times a week, and we're going to be going on even more when it comes down to baseball season because that's our sport. But we're going to be so go ahead and check them out in the description below as well, and follow them. But seeing that we got a huge slate today, let's go ahead and jump right into it. We'll go ahead and start off with the Detroit Pistons taking on the Indiana Pacers. Malcolm Brogdon is questionable. Miles Turner is questionable. TJ Warren is out. Other than that, all the starters and everybody else should be good to go today. Minus 245 for the Pacers, plus 205 for the Pistons. 6-point spread on this one, over under of 219.5. I'm going under. Both these teams are heavy under teams, so it's just I guess it would be the easy way to go and push to the under. It should be a low scoring game, and in this game we're not going to take an official bet, but we would lean towards the Pacers. Minus 6, we have them winning by 8.6, so it's only a 2.6 value. So we're gonna go teams 3.0 and above today because we have 5 bets of 3.0 and above. This game is not one of them, so we're just gonna lay off this one. If we were to lean, it would be towards the Indiana Pacers, but we're not going to be too interested in going after that. Next up, we get the Denver Nuggets taking on the Toronto Raptors. Denver Nuggets are on a back-to-back, but Monte Morris is questionable. Harris is out. Other than that, everybody else is in. So, 2 teams that are essentially at full strength. Minus 135 for the Nuggets, plus 115 for the Raptors. 2.5 point spread on that one. Over/under of 223.5. I'm going to go over. Just because now that Toronto has their big guns back, they should be able to score easier. Yes, it's going to create a little bit more defense, but Denver has a really good offense, so it should be able to neutralize that out. It should be able to go over on this one. It's only, 112, 111 points each, so I think that can happen. In terms of betting this one, we are going to be going after the Denver Nuggets. We have them winning by 5.5, which would create a 3.5 value, or 3.0 value, sorry, which is going to be our lowest value official bet of the day. So we are going to be going after the Denver Nuggets tonight against the Toronto Raptors. Next up, we get the Boston Celtics taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is questionable. And then Tristan Thompson is out. Other than that, all the starters should be good to go. Minus 180 for the Bucks, plus 160 for the Celtics. 4.5 point spread on this one. Over/under of 230. I'm going to go under on this one. Boston's a slow-paced team, and I think that they're going to play down to that pace. 115 points each might be a little bit difficult for both these two teams to get against each other. So I'm going to go under on this one. And then in terms of betting this one, I'm not going to be interested in it. We have the Milwaukee Bucks winning this game by 6.5 points. So it would only create a 4.4 value. So we're not going to be too interested in going after that one. We would We would lean the Milwaukee Bucks route, but we're not going to be officially betting it. Next up, we get the Phoenix Suns taking on the Orlando Magic. Terrence Ross is out. Cole Anthony is out. Other than that, everybody else is good. Sorry, Terrence Ross is questionable. Minus 500 for the Suns, plus 395 for the Magic. 9.5 point spread on this one. Over under 214. I'm going to go over. I feel like the Phoenix Suns can help propel this one in the right direction. Sorry, I just woke up a little while ago. This one should be able to go over the 214. I think that's low enough. And then in terms of picking a winner, we're not going to choose a side for this one either. We have the Phoenix Suns winning by 10.8 points, which would only create a 1.3 value. It would actually be the worst value on the day. So we're not going to be going after the Suns against the Magic today. It would be a lean, but that's about it. Next up, we get the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Malik Beasley's still on suspension. D'Angelo Russell's still out. Other than that, everybody else is starting and good. Minus 350 for the Mavs, plus 280 for the T-Wolves. 8 points burn this one. Over under of 231.5. I'm going to go under on this one. Dallas is a slow-paced team. Minnesota has problems shooting, so this one should stay under. I'm surprised that it's that high of a total. Granted, Minnesota doesn't play much defense, but this one should stay under. In terms of betting aside, I promise eventually we will get to one. We're not going to be betting this side. We have the Mavericks winning this game by 10.1 points, so it would only create a 2.1 value. So just not interested in going after this game. But trust me, there'll be 4 other games that we're going to be betting on in the slate. We're just going to be not going after the Dallas Mavericks versus Minnesota game in this one. Next up, we get the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Chicago Bulls. Andre Drummond is out. Kevin Love is out. Other than that, everybody else is good. I feel like there's a pattern here. Minus 240 for the Bulls, plus 200 for the Cavs. 6 points spread on this one. Over under 215. I think that this one can go over. I feel like the 215 number is a little bit too low. I feel like both these teams would be able to score enough. And in terms of betting this one, once again, this will be another game that we pass on. We have the Chicago Bulls winning this game by 7.5 points. So not good enough value. Lean the Bulls, but not going to be an official bet. I think we only have one other game that's not an official bet. So we get to actually start making official bets now, because there actually is good value on some of these. So we get to move on to the Charlotte Hornets taking on the Houston Rockets. Here's the injuries. LaMelo Ball is out for the year. Porter Jr. is questionable. Eric Gordon is out as well. Minus 155 for the Hornets, plus 135 for the Rockets. 3 point spread on this one. Over under 222.5. And we're gonna go under on this one. Both these teams are low scoring teams because they both have problems shooting, and their defenses are halfway decent, not fantastic, but good enough to not have them put up points. So under is the way that we're going for this one. And for this one, we're actually going to bet a side. It's going to be the Charlotte Hornets minus 3. We have them winning by 6.7 points, creates a 3.7 value. Going and grabbing the Charlotte Hornets today against the mightily struggling Houston Rockets. Next up, we get the Memphis Grizzlies taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Injuries in this one. Jaren Jackson Jr. still out, and Basley is out as well. Other than that, everybody else is in. Minus 195 for the Grizzlies, plus 170 for the Thunder. 5 points spread in this one. Over under of 220. Just as we start being able to bet on teams, we're not going to be taking a side from this one. We're going to go under on this one real quick. Both these teams struggle to shoot the ball, so under should be the way to go. We're not going to bet a side. We have the Memphis Grizzlies winning this game by 7.3 points, only a 2.3 value, so this will be the last game that we pass on for the video. Every other game we're going to be betting on, so let's go ahead and get into these late games and the good ones that we're going to be betting on. Next up, we get the Los Angeles Clippers taking on the San Antonio Spurs. LaMarcus Aldridge is still trying to leave the team. Serge Ibaka is out along with Lonnie Walker IV. So other than that, everybody else is good. Minus 225 for the Clippers, plus 195 for the Spurs. 6 points are in this one, over under of 220. We're going to go ahead and take the over. We feel like this number is too low. I do like both these teams' offense, and they should be able to score the ball well enough to put this one over. In terms of betting this one, we will be going after the Clippers. Minus 6. We do have them winning by 9.2 points, creates 3.2 points of value. So it is going to be one of our bets on the day. We do like the Clippers against the Spurs. 2 games left. We're on to the 10 o'clockers. Next up, we get the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Sacramento Kings. Gallinari is questionable. Bagley and Reddish are out. Other than that, everybody else is good. Minus 150 for the Hawks. Plus 130 for the Kings. 3 points right on this one. Over under 235. It's got to go over. Both these teams are heavy over teams. So 235. This one should be going into the 240s. I like the over in this one. And then in terms of going after the betting, we do like the Atlanta Hawks minus 3. We have them winning this game by 9. Creates a 6 value on this one. So we do like the Atlanta Hawks in this game against the Sacramento Kings. Final game of the day, and this one will be our best bet of the day. We get the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Utah Jazz. Kyrie Irving out, Kevin Durant out. Other than that, everybody else should be good to go. Minus 525 for the Jazz, plus 420 lit for the Nets. 10 point spread on this one, over under of 230. I'm thinking that this one goes under. I think it's going to be a little bit of a lower scoring game. But in terms of betting this one, and this one will be our best bet of the day, we're going after the Nets plus 10. Yes, the Utah Jazz are one of the best teams in the league, if not the best team in the league. But giving Harden 10 points, I think that's a little bit much. We have the Jazz winning this game by 2.5 points, creates 7.5 points of value. So we are going after James Harden and the Brooklyn Nets plus 10 today against the Utah Jazz. But that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Follow all the socials, links to those are in the description below. And until next time, let's make some money.